Vladimir Putin, the leader of Russia, gives the impression he is a modest statesman. According to the Kremlin, Putin receives $140,000 income each year. 3 cars, a trailer, and an apartment of 800 square feet are among his possessions that have been made public. He may, however, be the richest man in the world, with assets worth up to $200 billion, claim some experts. Even if having so much money is absurd, Putin might not be too far off from having it. Before we move further, welcome back to Luxbia, where we bring exciting and pretty entertaining videos from time to time. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Let's get straight to the video. You might be wondering, how is he so wealthy? According to the Kremlin, President Vladimir Putin made about 8.6 million Russian rubles in 2018. The Russian president is reported to own multiple residences, 43 planes, a fleet of boats, fancy automobiles, and allegedly a presidential palace that was featured in a viral video by Putin's opponent, Alexei Navalny. However, experts claim that this is far from the true scope of Putin's fortune. Stanislav Belkovsky, a former advisor to the Russian government, reportedly pegged the Russian president's fortune at around $70 billion, but the US hedge fund founder Bill Browder said it was more likely closer to $200 billion. Who's wealthier, Elon Musk or Putin? Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is thought to be earning $225.8 billion at the time of writing. According to Morgan Stanley, he is expected to become the first multi-billionaire in history because of this space enterprise that he's got. Musk's net worth fluctuates though. Net worth of the Tesla CEOs went below $200 billion in total in March this year as Tesla shares declined for a 4th amid day, a general downturn in global stock markets. Paradoxically, because of the geopolitical controversy surrounding Russia and Ukraine, in Browder's opinion, Putin would have assumed the title of the richest man in the world at this point. It is currently hard to determine which of the two holds the official top rank because Musk's net worth has subsequently increased, while Putin's net worth is elusive. Perhaps not surprisingly, it is still unknown where President Putin's enormous wealth originated from. However, a Forbes article from January of 2022 proposes 3 main theories. The first idea concerns Mikhail Khodorkovsky, a billionaire previously thought to be the richest person in Russia, with a fortune of $15 billion. He was imprisoned in 2003, despite his repeated denials, on charges of fraud and tax evasion. The arrest of Khodorkovsky, which occurred only a few months after he criticized Putin for an official corruption thing, is largely thought to be orchestrated by Putin himself. According to a second idea emphasized by Forbes, Putin gained his wealth by using his political clout, with members of his inner circle paying him money or stock in exchange for his support. Over the years, many of Putin's friends have accumulated an enormous fortune. Putin's inner circle is thought to be worth close to $24 billion, according to a 2017 article titled Putin and the Proxies. A specific illustration of corruption is a Russian businessman and Putin ally, Arkady Rottenberg, who is in the years leading up to the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, received almost $7 billion in public contracts. It moves now towards the third hypothesis. Dubbed the bluster model by Forbes, is the possibility that the Russian president merely produces the appearance of having enormous riches while having little to no wealth at all. According to Bloomberg columnist Leonid Bershitsky, Putin doesn't require a personal fortune. That was in 2013. He has the entire nation at his disposal, according to Bershitsky. Putin only needs to snap his fingers to transfer assets to his allies at deep discounts from state-owned corporations. These 3 possibilities are still just that, though. Most people are still unaware of how President Putin came to be, so wealthy. What kind of lifestyle does Putin lead? Putin is frequently photographed wearing expensive timepieces that cost many times his alleged annual income. He has been seen sporting a $60,000 Patek Philippe perpetual calendar watch, and is said to be the proud owner of a $500,000 A. Lang & Sonne Tourbograph, among other pricey timepieces. Like a lot of them. Yeah, they're a lot. A beautiful 190,000 square foot mansion located atop a cliff with a view of the Black Sea is perpetually owned by Putin. It is reported that this coastal home, lovingly known as Putin's Countryside Palace, is the largest private residence in the country and serves as a president's palace. The estate is Putin's playground and includes a nightclub with stripper poles, a nightclub with frescoed ceilings and many luxuries. Now what about the furniture in the Putin home, hey? According to reports, Soterio Atina, an exclusive luxury Italian company, furnished the majority of the estate with Louis' $500,000 in dining room furnishings and $54,000 bar table. It even boasts luxurious restrooms with a $1,000 and $250 toilet paper holder, an elegant 850 Italian toilet brushes. A 40-person staff spends $2 million annually just to maintain the property's landscaping. Thus, the $1.4 billion Black Sea mansion was created by the best Italian architect. A Reuters investigation claims that the money for this extravagant project was allegedly laundered through the nation's $1.3 trillion ruble national project called Health, in which the state purchased pricey medical devices from a business owned by Putin's friend Shamalov. So he got this at a significant discount from market value. Records reveal that the two men transferred almost $56 million into the Belazian company's Swiss bank accounts. Then Kirillo's company, Medea Investment, which is controlled by the Belize account, sent almost $48 million to that account. You are aware that Putin's ownership of the palace is disputed by the Kremlin, which claims a wealthy businessman is the rightful owner. Russian commentators, however, denounce it as an obvious fraud and assert that no businessman is permitted, well, to have assets or estates under the FSB's protection with a no-flyover zone over them. Putin is said to own 58 planes and helicopters, including $760 million plane called the Flying Kremlin, with a toilet made of gold. In addition to the Black Sea mansion, 19 other homes, and 700 cars. That's not a surprise. It's a neoclassical architecture. Additionally, he owns a $100 million mega yacht that was created by a nuclear submarine manufacturer for the Russian Navy to give him additional alternatives by land, air, or sea. According to Bill Financier, who testified before the U.S. Judicacy Committee, Putin accumulated the majority of his money after a Moscow court imprisoned businessman Mikhail Khodorkovsky in 2003 for the tax and fraud evasion that we mentioned. Following his eviction, the other oligarchs went into Putin and inquired about what they could do to avoid being imprisoned with him. From what transpired, it was clear that when Putin responded 50%, he wasn't referring to the Russian government or the Russian presidential administration, but rather the sixth personally despised Putin. Additionally, in 2016, a $2 billion network of hidden offshore loans and trades that pointed to Putin were made public by the infamous Panama Papers. Yeah, the Panama Papers came here too. Vladimir finally refutes of all these accusations in the video, only acknowledging a new kind of wealth. I'm the richest guy in the world, not only in Europe because I gather emotions. I am affluent because of the Russian people and how they have twice trusted me to govern a powerful country like Russia. That, in my opinion, is my best asset. The Russian president maintains his facade of being a devout bureaucrat who lives a straightforward middle-class lifestyle despite the mountain of evidence and testimony against him. That was all about today's video. For more amazing videos, stay connected with us and we really appreciate you watching our videos. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. See you later. Bye-bye.